everybody, JQ Crafty here. Wanting to open my creative, hold on, let me adjust you a little bit. There we go. My Creative Cuts Club from Christina. Look at Creative Cuts Club. Opened my package. I ripped it open and then I remembered, I wanna wait and open it with everybody. And then I'm going to do, so I'm gonna open it and then I'm just gonna do a project right away. So this is gonna be kind of like a real-time process video. And it might be a long one because I have an idea based on what I know is in here. So things might change, but I have an idea. So let's dig in. Ooh, first of all, pretty tissue paper. I just want to make sure I didn't forget anything in there. Okay. She already told us that we need to keep these cards. Oh, pretty cute. For, apparently for challenges, but I'm going to leave that washi on there. And I wonder if I can remove this at all. I could maybe use that, but cool. Okay. So this is, we're supposed to keep that so things don't get bent. Carefully undo this. I love this tissue paper and we will probably try to use it. Maybe I'll even use it on this layout that I have in my head. Let's see here. Trying to do it as carefully as possible, but it's tissue paper. We all know how that rips. Okay. I'm just gonna rip that off. Get the tape out of there. A nice size piece of tissue paper. All right, so I've got some awesome tissue paper that I will probably work with here. Get the tape parts off. Sorry, it's gonna be fiddly. All right, I'm gonna set that aside. And then, stuff. Okay. Packaged with love. Awesome. Look it. Ooh. I'm excited. Okay. Now this is really fun. So this is a fun little container of just goodies. Let's look at this first because it's little, oh, they look like little bubbles. And there's like little seashells. What else is in there? Ooh, these are pretty little beads. Ooh, okay. Liking it. Get out of there, seashell. Get out of my finger. Okay, cool. Those are gonna add a lot of texture and dimension on my page. She already told us that yes, there's gonna be a piece of paper towel in your kit, but we're gonna learn something about like a technique with that. So this this is a lot sturdier than I thought it would be. It's netting. It looks really cool. It kind of reminds me of a volleyball net. And if I were doing any pages from my past, I would totally use it as a volleyball net. But maybe I'll keep it for that. We'll see. Okay, so nice, cool net. That's some really neat texture. What else should we get? We'll save these for last. Fun stuff. Another card. Some gems. Some paper straws, it looks like. Yep. Oh, wow. These are hefty. Very cool. I'm going to put them back in the bag as I look. 2 gems. A flower, pretty. Some washi that's got shells on it. That is awesome. Oh, these are the flare beach fun in my favorite season flip-flops. These are Scrap and Happy Studio, sorry, blah, 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 made just for us, which is awesome. Cool. And some sequins made just for us from Spiegelmom Scraps. Neat, beautiful color. Oh, I love that. Do you see that blue? That's so pretty. And then it's like turquoisey and pretty shells. Love, love, love. And a cotton pad for later. Getting that over there. Some distressed oxide spray in this beautiful blue color. It's Blueprint Sketch. I really want to use this, so I'm going to get it out right now. I'm already thinking. So I had mentioned when Christina did the reveal, like, of what was all going to be in, I don't have a lot of beach pages or pictures. I have some because luckily I have fantastic in-laws that live on a lake. So we've taken my son a lot to the lake. So I do have a lot of good swimming pictures, which is good. I don't have a ton of beach ones, but swimming pictures I have. And then I have this these two pictures that I thought of that I'm going to use for sure when I get. Okay, so sorry. Back to, oh yeah, we got a couple words. Sunshine. Love it. Let me set that over here. I see the word play. Awesome. These are awesome flip-flops. Oh, they're so cute. Can't wait to do something with those. I actually think those and the sequence might go together on something. Okay, I gotta do something because I'm not, I don't want to screw them up. And so I want to put them, the ones that I've looked at on this, so I can easily move them around. Okay, and then this sandcastle, which I came across a picture of my son playing in his sandbox. So I think this is totally gonna be used for that and it'll be perfect. Oh, this must be, she said she always gives a little envelope. This is the eye for the sunshine, I bet. Yep, I can see it in there. And this is the dolphin, and this is the eyeball for the dolphin that's in this little envelope. So this dolphin, and I think I have an idea. Oh, it got kinked in there. I think I have an idea for this dolphin as well, this dolphin cut file. My son swims like a fish, so I think I have an idea of how I want to do this cut file as well. I will flatten that. Mermaid tail or fish tail or whatever you want to call it. And then this awesome seashells one, which will be a really cool background. But I know, so that is, and that was our first kit, you guys. That was our first kit, so this big background piece. I'm gonna move this over and then dolphin, and then I'm gonna get this to flatten because he got kinked a little. And I'm gonna go ahead and put some weight on it. So, awesome. That is a lot of really cool things, and I'm super excited about them. Right off the top of my head, so I found these two. I'm going to show you the photos I have. I came across these photos of my son winning goldfish last year at our, like, we have our town festival every year, and there was, of course, carnival games, and he, of course, won goldfish. And so my husband was on nights, luckily, so he swung by Walmart and picked up a better tank, but this is what we took them home in, and he got 2 goldfish. And so I was like, how perfect, because I have a boy, so I'm not going to do mermaid layout. I thought about doing a mermaid layout because my little niece was just born with 2 webbed feet, so we are already calling her a mermaid. But I thought, how cool would this be if I backed some of it with paper and then did, where's my sequins? My Spiegelmom sequins. And then did sequins, like coating the inside of it to emulate the goldfish. So that is what I'm gonna do. I also, so the gold colors, I really like navy together with that. I mean, these fish are technically more orange. But I have these little bubbles, which I think is perfect. I don't think I'll use the net. I don't think I'll use the straws or the flare or this stuff quite yet. So we'll set that aside. I might use the tissue paper. So I think that's what I'm going to do. And I want to use some of this just dress spray to bring out his blue. Now where did I had, so the only things I'm trying to figure out is what I want to do for my papers. And I literally just had my sequence. Okay. Because I have this, the Sunflower Flight, which I think is a great goldfish color. And I got, so this is what I'm thinking. I'll do a layout with pictures, goldfish, tail, sequence in the goldfish tail, and then I got this awesome My Mind's Eye. I won this drawing for the scrap room. They sent me this like mini kit, and I love the colors. Things are flying. I love the colors, and there's like a gold, there's bright yellow in it, so I don't know if this will work. There's yellow in it. Is it too yellow? I don't know. I'm trying to figure out. But I really liked this paper because it kind of looks like bubbles. So I figure if I do that, maybe it won't be as noticeable. Or this paper because it's waves, and I probably won't use this. So my thought was, and I could just not do the embellishments with this, but I really liked this paper, and I really liked that brought out the blue. My thought was, let's just start playing. Let's start playing. Less talking, more play. I think that sounds like a good idea. I'm gonna trim my photo up. Thought was to have this like going over this way. Something like that, and then doing the title over here. I kind of like that, the way that looks. But then backing this with like a goldy yellow and sequence in a bunch of spots, like almost every other. Just gonna look through, what do I got? this is like yellow, and I don't really want yellow. And I have this that looks like fish scales from another. I might do that. And I think it really looks neat with the pop of the yellow on the blue. Or do I want to save this for a swimming picture and do this one with the bubbles? Because I'm not going to do cactus either. I don't live where there's cactus, so. Ooh, I kind of like the bubbles better. Yeah, we're doing that. Okay. Okay. All right, so let's get to figuring out where the heck I want to do that. I'm not really gonna need this. We'll see. Maybe I'll splatter that. I don't know. I just was really excited to actually use some stuff that I had. So I saw that this is the way to do this. Let's see, pencil. This is going to be hard. So first I got to figure out what the heck am I going to cover in glitter. And I'm going to have a lot of it. I can use the stars, obviously. I think I'm just going to do like sections, like this will be glitter or sequence. Some sections. Just want to have sequence there. And do sequence right here. I was watching the Scrappy Sisters, and I kind of saw this, and I really liked this idea. I have enough. As I'm tracing all these different areas, I'm thinking, I hope I have enough sequence. Okay, good. I can see all those spots. Okay, so now I'm going to back the cut file with this yellow paper that I have. Otherwise. And then we'll get to this. Okay. Or maybe I should do the sequence and let it dry. That might be the better idea. Okay. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't have been doing a real-time video. This is going to take forever. I'm going to do a mixture of some of the gold ones, yellow, and I wonder if I should do some like iridescent white, because I've got some in this Lucky Charmer. I've got iridescent white. Oh, and there's some yellow guys in there. Need to get some baby powder action on this stuff. Okay. So we got Nuvo. Going for it. Just going for it. I don't like to hem and haw too much over stuff just because I don't want it to take that long, you know? That's cool. They don't want to come off of that. Wow! Did you see that? Got sequins everywhere, apparently. Don't do that one yet, apparently. Just do gold stars here. Yeah, once you get a tiny bit of glue on your, I'm going to be doing this a lot. Oh yeah, look how cool that's going to look. That should look really cool. Okay. And I continue. Okay, so decided to do voiceover just for right here and speed this part up a little bit. It took about 2.5 hours from start to finish to do all the adhesive and sequence and all the parts that I outlined, and then to back the cut file. And then I kind of went and made supper and kind of hung out with the fam for a little bit, only for a little bit, and then I came back and finished the layout. So wanted to just show you this little bit. I'll come back in real time, and actually I'm going to do voiceover again, but I ended up backing the cut file with the tissue paper. It worked out perfect. Then I didn't have competing yellows, even though I know I probably didn't really need to worry about it, but you'll see how it turned out here in a second. Hold on in a minute. I'll come back to live. Thanks. Okay, so I stuck it down. I used the foam tape I was peeling all off, and then I added Nuvo Deluxe adhesive also. And oh my, I love it. I think it turned out awesome. I'm super excited. Yeah. So, okay. And now that I have the tissue paper in there, I'm also going to back my photo with the tissue paper. Okay, let me get, whew, this was exciting. I love it, love it, love it, love it. And I have more sequins on the side here that I can always scatter or add. Gonna lift some out. Okay. So I gotta figure out how I want to do this. And I gotta trim this down because all right, now I'm switching to voiceover mode again because I had lots of interruptions while I was doing this page. There was lots of noises, lots of sounds. Husband and kiddo were having lots of fun upstairs, so it was just easier to put this in slightly fast forward and do it in voiceover mode. But basically, I just finished backing the cut file, as you saw earlier, and then trying to figure out where I want to put my photos and how I want to arrange them. I know I want to use that beautiful tissue paper I got in my kit to back my photo, and I figured if I ripped it, it looked a little more natural. At least I do end up having to trim it quite a bit because after I did the foam tape on the tail, I can't tuck it really under the tail very much more. Not as much as I thought. So doing that, and as I'm doing this voiceover now, like trying to figure out, should I do it as a voiceover as if like I'm telling you what I did, or like as if it's live and just basically have a new recording, because my actual recording of this video was full of questions and interruptions, and apparently my husband and my son aren't aware of this new thing I'm doing called YouTube and what's involved, and anywho. So I figured I'd bring out a little bit more color, so I was going to use this coral piece that also was in this little mini kit of the My Mind's Eye. Did I say Oh Happiness or My Happiness? I think My Happiness. Just to bring out a little more orangey, peachy, corally color, since there is a little bit of that in the sequence as well. There was a couple of these peachy, orangey colors. I think they were actually essentially coral sequence in the My Lucky Charmer mix that I added into the tail. And then I decided to back the photo with that as well, so that the other photo, so the main photo of my son holding his two goldfish has both a little oranginess behind it, and then the tissue paper, and then the picture of just the fish in their little tank. Yeah. So I kept having this in my head that I couldn't cover up the cut file, and then I realized right here, oh, well, I could, to make this photo sit here better, I could cover up a part of the cut file, and I don't know why I was so worried about that and wanting to not cover it up at all, but it works out well. And then I'm gonna back that with some foam tape so it sits up. Or they're like foam strips. I'm trying to use these up. They were in the like dollar section at my Joann's. They're really nice actually, and they're perfect for like decent sized cut files. Like they fit perfectly around the outside edge of that tail. They're like perfect width, so I don't have to try and cut other foam. So I do like it. I should have got out my thicker stuff though for the photo, but this is fine. It was there. I had it available. Definitely notice I use stuff when it's right in front of me versus when it's tucked away. So I'm trying to get better about whenever I have things in like a kit or in a collection to have it all out. So I use it because I know it's going to work. It's going to coordinate. And only when I'm trying to figure out other embellishments do I go digging. And I really like all of the people that do the How to Calico style, and that they create kits from their stash. I cannot wait till I get to a point where I do that, because right now I actually have all these pre-made kits, old kits from my scrap room subscription I used to have, which I would love to be a subscriber of that again, but I'm telling myself I can't do a subscription like those again until I use up my other stuff. And I feel like this Creative Cuts Club is like perfect because it gives you those other embellishments and other fun things to go with and maybe to use up stash items and some of those other kits. So I always pick a handful of those each month to just kind of have near me. I have like a pile of try and use these up first. This is where I need to grab from. And I'm really excited about this Creative Cuts Club too, because as soon as Christina showed us and went through like our preview of it in the beginning of the month, I started picking out photos that I wanted. And then after I made this layout, I went and figured out which ones I really want to do for sure with which cut file. So, and I have some really good ideas for one of them. I think I'm going to do later this week. But here I'm doing my title. I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do, and I figured there's all this gold in the tail now. I can bring in these gold stickers. These are just old stickers. The typical ones you could buy it anywhere. I don't remember what they're called. I always take the packaging off. I'm not a packaging saving person. I always open them and take them off. But I thought about doing winner winner because this was my son winning these goldfish at basically a fair. But I didn't want to I didn't have enough. Actually, you know what? I probably could have done that. I think I have another pack of those gold stickers. But I decided to do winner times 2 because he has 2 goldfish, and I figured that worked. I also thought about being a smarty pants and doing winner squared. Because I'm kind of a nerd like that, but I decided, no, I'll do winner times 2. And then I'll add journaling after as well. I add a journaling spot, and then when I'm all done, I also add a few more sequins around the tail, and I take that Distress Oxide spray, and I splatter the tail a little bit too, so there's a little bit of blue that comes on the tail, and then it kind of shows up on the navy background because it's a different type of blue. So you'll see that in the close-ups and the stills. But yeah, I just do winner times 2, and then I start taking some of these things that look like the bubbles, and I'll put those on. I just do it in 2 little spots. This layout, I don't know, I feel like it's missing something, but I can't think. If anybody wants to comment below and tell me what they think it's missing, because I put a bunch of sequins on. That upper left-hand corner has nothing. It ends up having a little bit of splatters, but that's it. And I think it looks fine. I think it looks great, and I can't really think of what else I could add to it without taking away from what is the focus, which is the photos and that beautiful cut file. So I don't know. I can't tell if there's anything else I should add, or if I should just do like a torn edge or like a torn corner or something. I feel like that would it just doesn't, I don't know. So if you think there's anything I could add after watching the rest of this, let me know what you think. But as you can see, I don't know if you noticed, I have a Band-Aid on my finger. From the beginning of the video, I cut myself. I have really nice ceramic knives, and sometimes when I'm trimming things, I don't realize when I barely nick my skin, and then I'm doing like projects or scrapbooking, and then all of a sudden I'm like, what the heck? And oh, there's a cut on my finger. It was really irritating me. So still just adding some more sequins in those bubble looking things, which I'm excited about those. I think I have an idea for using those on another layout. I hope I have enough of them with what I'm thinking about doing. Should. Yeah, adding more sequins. This is very odd to me to have to, or not odd, but I feel bad that it didn't speed it up faster since I decided to do voiceover, and it's not super sped up, and you guys are having to watch the agony of me put all these down, but it should be over pretty soon. Yeah, unfortunately, we do not have both fish anymore. This was just a little over a year ago that he won these. Yeah. But anyway, here are the close-ups and then the full shot of the finished page so you can see the blue splatters on there. Let me know if you think it needs anything. And thanks for watching. Bye.